Hey there, Elizabeth Scala here from LivingSublimeWellness.com, and this is March's newsletter. So happy March. I am looking forward to spring, as I'm sure those of you who live in a colder, more wintry climate are agreeing with me. I've had some sunny days here and some warmer weather here in Maryland, and so I'm really looking forward to getting outside with my dogs. So if you are tuned into this video, you may be like me and enjoy listening and viewing the newsletter rather than reading it. And this month is all about energy, healthy energy levels. Part of Living Sublime Wellness, if you've been following us and enjoying what we share with you, you know that each month we speak to and teach to and read to, and all of the information in that month is around a topic, a health topic, and this month is energy levels. So what is coming up and what is ahead before I get into the article of this month's newsletter? Well, in March we are going to be introducing, we are going to be bringing back, we are going to be revving up and gearing up for April. In April we have the Rejuvenation Collaboration 3. We already have all of the speakers on board. We have some wonderful surprises for you this time. We have put in an application for nurse contact hours. We really are moving up in the world, and so mark your calendars. April 15th will be the kickoff party and keynote address. April 16, 17, and 18 is week 1 of the RC3, and April 23, 24, and 25 is week 2. We've changed the times a bit. They are going to be 1 p.m. and 8 p.m. Eastern, so those of you who work 12-hour day shifts here on the East Coast can get home and get settled in for the evening workshop. So I really am inviting you to join us for this collaboration. This is going to be the best one yet, and I am super excited. I wish it was a little bit sooner on the calendar because I just love putting on these events. It's my absolute favorite thing to do in my business. What else is happening? Well, March 14th is our monthly free webinar. Every month I put on a webinar for all of you, and each month the topic changes. These webinars are not just me lecturing at the audience. It's very interactive. There are journal questions. There are self-reflections. You can share as little or as much as you like. There are activities that we do, breathing exercises, moving exercises. So it's not just an hour of sitting there and listening. It's really an hour of engaging in the content and taking the techniques that I teach you and being able to use them right away in your life going forward. So that's really all that's going on for March, and the reason being, well, there's one more thing I forgot to mention. My Living Sublime Wellness radio show on BlogTalk Radio. The episodes for March are on March 8th and March 22nd. They're always recorded. They are archived. I put them up on the website so you can listen to them live on Friday mornings at 11 a.m. Eastern, or you can always just check out the replay. So those shows I really enjoy because I have a whole host of nurses on the show doing such a variety of tasks, and I love meeting the guests and hearing about what nurses are doing besides what we think of when we hear the word nurse. So check those episodes out because we really are a profession that's doing some exciting and wonderful things all around the world in such diverse areas. I had one woman on last month who developed a RN to BSN holistic nurse program, and that was wonderful to hear about her curriculum. I had a nurse on a little while before that talking all about archetypes and tarot cards and using spiritual guidance in her practice. Very interesting stuff, things I wouldn't even think of when I think of nursing. So check out the radio show. Okay, so back to the newsletter and the article for this month. Now, as I mentioned, those were the only things I'm doing in March, and I continue to kind of keep it on the quieter, hibernating side still. February really was a month for me to take a break, to rejuvenate myself, to restore my own sense of balance and my own health and self-care, but also a time of really getting to know me and what my message is and how I want to help people and where do I fit into this huge world of wonderful holistic entrepreneurs. So I continue to do a little bit of inner reflection and take some quiet time. So if you haven't seen me as active on Facebook or in some of the social media sites, just know that I'm doing some of my own self-care and learning a little bit more about myself so that I can better serve you. So this month's article in the newsletter is really fun and interesting, and it's all about our energy levels. So I had an interesting experience happen to me in February. February 14th, which was of course Valentine's Day, was the scheduled monthly wellness workshop. And I had 7 people register, so I knew I had to get on the call even though it was a holiday. But the call doesn't happen till 8 p.m. Eastern. So I decided, I got home from work a little bit early that day, and as did my husband, so we decided to go out to dinner before the call. And since I've moved out of Baltimore City up to more of a country space here in Jarrettsville, Maryland, there's not as many restaurant options around us as we were used to prior. So we went down the street to a local establishment and tried it out, and it was pretty much bar food, processed food, you know, fried foods. But instead of worrying about healthy or not healthy, I had a soup and a little bit of salad and a small sandwich, and I just wanted to enjoy the time with Drew on Valentine's Day. So we get back to the house and I am drained. I mean, I was exhausted. I was sitting on a recliner in the basement like, how am I going to do this call? I have no energy. I don't feel good. My stomach was kind of upset. I was like, oh brother. So there's a couple lessons here. One is how the food we eat absolutely impacts our energy levels. But the second lesson is, and trust me, I don't do this before every monthly wellness workshop. I don't get so unmotivated that I'm exhausted and are kind of struggling to get on the phone. That's not what happens. So don't be scared. It won't happen in March. So I get on the phone and I get on the webinar, and my one faithful participant is calling in and on the line. My mother. And I want to point out, happy birthday. March is her birthday month, so happy birthday, Mom. So my mother's on the phone, and nobody else came live, and that's fine. I'm sure people had romantic meals with their significant others to tend to. So my mom is on the phone, and I say, you know what, Mom, it's just you and I. Let's just do this topic next month. It's fine. We don't have to go through the workshop. You can go downstairs and hang out with Dad. You know, it's Valentine's Day. I understand if you don't want to do the workshop. It's just you and me. And she kept pushing. No, you know, I'm here. I make this hour for myself. I take this time for me. And she said it, you know, 3 or 4 times. So I was like, this woman really wants to do this workshop. So I said, you know what, we'll do a little bit of an informal workshop. We may not go through every single exercise, but let's go, let's do this. And I started off kind of slow, you know, my stomach was still kind of bubbling, and I was just like, oh boy, it's just me and my mom again. So about halfway through though, I looked down at the clock and I realized, okay, we're about halfway through, and we were getting through lots of the exercises, and she was participating and, you know, answering the questions and really being active. And I realized I kind of checked in with my body. I checked in with my stomach. I checked in with my face and what was going on in my cheeks. And I checked in with how I was feeling. And I was absolutely energized. I felt great. I felt fabulous. I felt absolutely nothing like I felt when I first got on the call. And what happened? How did that shift? Well, I was doing something that I absolutely enjoyed. I was losing myself in time and space. I was in the middle of what we call our flow. I was really doing what I enjoy and what I absolutely love to do. I love teaching. I love sharing information and knowledge and resources with other people. And I was absolutely energized. I felt great. So as you move through the month of March, as you continue to visit the Living Sublime Wellness blog and posting your comments and questions, as you come to the monthly workshop on March 14th, as you see the posts that we put up on our different social media sites, as you work in your own role, as you engage with your own loved ones, you know, what is energizing you? What is draining you? When you're having fun, how much energy do you really have? When you're enjoying yourself, when you're enthusiastic, when you are loving your life and just feeling so good, how much energy do you have? So if you enjoy the newsletter, if you enjoy the things you learn from Living Sublime Wellness, I invite you to please forward the newsletter to one of your friends or nursing colleagues. Let them know about all of the resources we have going on at livingsublimewellness.com. And if you enjoyed this video, please as well share it with those that you love. Have a beautiful month, have a wonderful day, and as always, have a healthy day. Thank you.